posted up on Facebook especially. And I want to know, are you specifically just targeting women? Are you helping women, or are you trying to look for ratings? Because, I mean, the response is out of this world, and you know how much hate mail you get.
Yes.
So,
for me, it's not, I'm not targeting anyone in particular.
Yeah.
All right? I'm just speaking my mind.
Right.
Right? Whoever gets that information, you know, use it the way you want to use it.
Yeah.
I'm not really, if it's for the ratings, well and good.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't mind a bit of attention, right? But it's some things that have to be said. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's not overcomplicate it that I was sleeping, I had a dream. No.
You're just a guy who has a smartphone who said, you know what?
You know,
That's it.
to hell with these women, I'm going to say exactly what I want to say.
Whoa.
That's it.
Okay, well, you're quite gutsy. Now, let me ask you the first question. Do you believe the biggest problem ladies have today is that they can't find a man, or is it they can't keep a man?
The biggest problem with ladies is that they're trying to find a man. You see, that's not the work of the woman. Yeah, the work of the woman is just to look pretty like you're looking.
Oh,
yeah, just
thanks.
look pretty, carry yourself the right way. A man will appear.
Really?
And you can be in Siberia as long as you're looking the way you're supposed to be. You're carrying yourself the right way, right? A guy is going to appear.
Yes.
Now, women have taken it upon themselves that they're going to actively try and find men.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get them from? You think you can come and tell me, hey, Kibe, I like you.
But
It
things
doesn't matter
have
how beautiful
changed.
you
No,
are.
but things have changed, Kibe. I mean, now women today are proactive. So you say you're against that?
It is nonsense. Women should stop that. It's rubbish. Women should stop it.
So I shouldn't ask you out.
Don't ask me anything. Don't even inbox me. Let me do the inboxing. Because once you do it, you're taking my power. That's my power.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel I'm a man when I come to you.
Yeah.
Right? But now our guys have become so sissified that we're afraid of doing that. Because you women have taken it upon yourselves to take the role of the man.
Yeah.
Let the man be the man.
I know a lot of guys
how much
talk
you like,
about
yeah.
how girls, especially in the club, are just so aggressive. I mean, like, you could just be sitting there with your boys and it's the women coming up to you, asking you, oh, can I buy you a drink? Or even asking you for your number, asking you out on dates.
I wish it happens to me because it doesn't. But the world right now is upside down.
Okay.
That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be happening. It's the work of the man to pursue the woman. You see, once the man is pursuing you, he's interested in you.
Right.
You go to a guy and tell him, hey, listen, I'm here. I want to give you a good time.
Yes.
The guy's going to take the good time, but he's not taking you.
Yes.
Because he didn't choose you. Yeah, you as a woman cannot actively choose a man.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
you should tell women to stop it. Even going to the bar is a no-no.
Okay, now does the numbers rule apply? You haven't met Barry Moses yet, but Barry Moses and a gentleman here called Kayesu always like to say that the numbers favor you. So the ratio of women is 4-1.
Yes.
So is that why you guys have the upper hand in this particular situation?
We don't have the upper hand.
Yeah.
You see, the problem, as I was talking to, is Hilda.
Yeah.
Right? I was telling them, a man was never meant to have one woman alone.
Apana.
Yeah?
Woo!
See, you called me here. You want to hear what I have to say. Yeah?
Now, when we start the interview like that, I don't know.
Let's even take the law of the jungle.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We consider ourselves to be like lions. A lion normally has even 15 different lionesses. Okay? The man cannot. And if you put a man and tell him that you have to only have one woman,
Yes.
you're going to frustrate him.
Okay.
That's why men are walking around very annoyed.
What?
Right? Because he's been forced to stay with this one person who only offers one part of his life.
Oh my God.
Maybe the only thing she can do is cook. So he loves her cooking. But he wants someone else he can have a conversation with.
So it's important for men to have a variety.
Is it important? It's absolutely necessary. Yeah.
So going forward, if you get married, what you're actually saying to your future wife, if she's actually watching this show, is, by the way, just
let's not get personal. We're talking about we're talking about how the man should be.
Okay.
As I told you, the world is upside down.
Right.
Right? And it is important that men are given that leeway.
And do you think our mothers accepted that fact?
Yes, they did. They did.
Is that why their marriages lasted so long? Because
now the problem is, right? Our mothers were in transition, even our fathers, from Oshago into Cosmopolitan.
Yes.
So those ones we can't even discuss them. But our grandfathers,
yes,
I mean, very few of them had only one wife.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now us guys here, we've been forced to have one wife.
Forced, and you're the one who came to church and married me, guy.
Listen, we have to rethink what marriage is in this day and age.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to rethink that whole concept.
Right.
Before it was good, but right now it's not working. Yeah. So before we go dealing with so many issues, should a man have more than one wife or whatever?
Yeah.
Let's try and understand this thing we're calling marriage. Does it work anymore? Right? In your generation, and woe unto you guys. You guys may never enjoy what a proper marriage is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you say so? We're such a quick.
You're a quick what?
We're an easy, quick fix kind of generation.
Not really. You guys have not had anyone to talk to you guys. Yeah.
Hence why you're
guys
here.
you guys are being talked to by the internet.
Really?
Right? Yeah. So you guys are going to hook up today, break up tomorrow. No, it's not a big deal. Even sex in this generation right now is not a big deal.
Yes.
You know, for us, when we were growing up, even telling a woman you want to have sex with her, she could report you to her folks. Like, I can't believe this guy just asked me that.
Yeah.
Us guys used to go out to the club.
Yeah.
And if you dance with a chick,
Yes.
just dancing with her at the end of the night,
Yes.
it should be called the shika time.
At the shika what?
Shika time. Just dancing with her blues.
Yes.
You would have a story for the next 2 weeks.
Because as in if you manage.
What waongei?
Yes.
Yani to I dance with that chick.
When you do me suffer.
No one else can talk. So you guys will never know that.
Wow. Okay. So in your opinion, and I know a lot of young ladies try to ask this question but never get the right answer, but I don't know. Let's see what you have to say. What is your definition of wife material?
You see, wife material does not exist anymore.
Okay.
Right? Because wife means that you are, it's almost like being a slave to somebody. Right? That means your whole dependence is attached to that guy.
Yes.
So wife material means that you're going to cook, you're going to clean.
Yes.
Right? You're going to take care of this guy's needs, that your needs are inconsequential.
Yes.
There's nothing like compromise in a marriage. Right? It is a woman changing to fit a man's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah. So wife material means that person who's going to be able to encompass all those things.
Whoa.
And now,
Which
let me give you an example.
Yeah.
For you to be wife material in this day and age,
Yes.
number one, you must delete all your social media accounts.
Ah?
I can't have you competing with other men. I can't be competing with
I
other
think you
men.
want to repeat that because people are about to collapse. And by the way, if you do have a question for Andrew, Mr. Kibe is in studio for you. And of course, to answer your questions, that number is at the bottom of your screen. We're going to be looking at some of your WhatsApp messages shortly. And of course, that SMS number, if you just want to send in a regular text, that is 22162. Please don't forget to tell us your name and where you are watching us from. So you're saying delete.
For you to be wife material in this day and age, you must delete all your social media accounts, right? Including WhatsApp. In fact, you probably just need to go back to a communication device like a kabambe, where people can just call you and, your husband, your kids, whatever.
But what?
Okay? Number two,
Yeah.
you must stop working. Like now, you shouldn't be here. Right? You must stop working. You must stay at
I
home
know people
and
in our
wait for the
gallery.
husband. Wait for your husband to
Yes.
bring whatever he's bringing.
Yes.
Right? Because that's the only way you can submit to your husband.
By
You
the
cannot
way,
submit
let me tell you,
if you guys are peers, it's impossible.
I actually did see a post that you put up recently that said, by the way, in order for women to be submissive, they must stop working. That is
Yes.
the only way you will get.
Because, let me tell you, if you don't depend on a man financially, then you have no respect or no submission in you.
Is that the problem we're having today? Chicks are earning so much money.
Even though you're earning even 20,000. You see what I mean? You're already earning, right? There's a part of you that does not need that man.
So you're like, whatever,
Hey, I can make my own hair, I can do whatever, I can go out whenever I want. I don't need his money. Once you don't need a man's money, you don't need him. You see, women are not all about sex.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't need sex. Women don't need it. Yeah, men need it. So when a woman doesn't need sex from a man, what else does she need?
Security.
Yeah, security. And security comes in forms of what? Form of what?
Money.
Money.
Yes.
So as long as a man does not have more money than you, or you have money by yourself, then you can never submit 100% to him.
And I also, let me speak also on behalf of a lot of gentlemen, just even your regular talks with your guy friends,
Yes.
and they always feel so, shortchanged because women put security at the top of their list. Okay, many women, or most women, let's put it that way. What do you have to say about that? Because guys will be like, oh, she's all about money. You women today are all about money. You don't even care about love.
You see, again, remember, women don't have the ability to love a man, right? Yeah. The love only comes from the man to the woman.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so the man can love the woman.
Yeah.
But the woman, for her to be able to feel something for this guy, it is in form of respect.
Right.
Right? And how do you end up respecting a guy?
Yeah.
By being able to completely be dependent on him.
Yes.
If you're not, then you can never respect him.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a no-brainer. We're not even discussing it.
Yeah.
A woman cannot respect a man if she's unable to do what? To fully depend on him. And because in this day and age that's not impossible, it's impossible right now. Yeah, I cannot tell you to stop working here.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to get frustrated. You love this job.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, but I want you.
Yeah.
But I cannot stop you from working here. So what's going to happen? We're going to be competing with this job of yours. Because you're here 8 to 5.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What if I need you at lunchtime? You can't make it?
I say, oh, babe, let me just send some takeout for you.
You know, I want to come home. I want us to have an afternoon siesta. You can't make it. You see what I mean?
But I want to ask, Andrew, do you think that women are being pressured into this particular role
Of what?
of wife material? Is there a certain, you know, because there's just so much pressure, it's always the ladies who seem to be the ones on the wrong, it's never the guys. I mean, do guys ever consider that maybe they're also not husband material?
Again, remember, where are we coming from? You see, our tradition,
Yes.
Kitambo used to be, you don't decide who you want to marry.
Yeah.
Right? That was already decided by the society, by the community.
Yeah.
Right? By the time you're 3 years old, your dad has already talked to that other dad, and they've said these two will end up together.
Yes.
Right? So arranged marriage was already something that was going on.
Right.
Okay? So we are not there yet now. Now we're in a different stage.
Yeah.
So all this wife material, husband material, it's rubbish. We're wasting our time trying to conform.
I always say, you know, because you hear guys say, by the way, I want a chick who's like my mom, like, you know, the way my mother was. But you see, the thing is, don't guys also consider the fact that as much as you want us to be like your mothers, we are also not dealing with men who are like our fathers?
Remember, what you saw at home, right, was dysfunctional.
Okay.
What you saw at home.
Yeah.
I don't even care how you were brought up. What you saw at home was not supposed to be there.
Right.
Right? Your dad and your mom were never supposed to share the same space.
Oh, yeah, because there was always that code of conduct in the house.
Yeah, should never share the same space.
Yeah.
So what you're coming from is already something, a wrong background. Yeah, where you saw your dad in the morning and your mom. They were never supposed to share the same space. The man was supposed to live separately, and the woman and the kids were supposed to live separately. Because women need their space as much as the men do.
Yes.
Yeah? You don't want me leaving my boxers and my socks everywhere. You see what I mean? Yeah? You get frustrated. And what happens is, once a woman gets frustrated, she becomes resentful.
Right.
And resentful leads to bitterness.
Okay.
And then you find our mothers, I'm talking about my age, our mothers are some of the most bitter women. And what do? They ran to church. Now they are
enjoy the women's guild. My mother is always on my case about joining the women's guild. I'm like, Mom.
You should tell her she should never talk to you about women's guild. Women's guild.
Can you imagine me coming with a kabluk ketamba in studio of that women's guild?
has put most of the Kikuyu men in Central in bondage. You can't even bury your wife, man. She dies, women's guild is there. They want to bury your wife. So, hey, that one needs to be
I need to ask my producer if we've got our WhatsApp messages coming in. We definitely need to sample, and I don't know if Hilda or Kalamival is going to be on set to sample some of your questions shortly, but please do keep them coming, okay? But in the meantime, Andrew, tell me, let's move on to some of the serious questions a lot of young ladies
those
have.
Are not serious.
Those ones were now, you know, just kawa talk now.
Play,
Yes, child's play. Now let's get into the serious stuff, which a lot of ladies want to know. What are some of the things that men look out for when hoping to date?
You see, dating is on many levels, all right? Men don't actively go out looking to date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Men, we are uko in the wilderness, and whenever we meet some prey, we're going to harvest or we're going to eat it up. Yeah, that's how men is. A man does not decide today, I need a wife or I want to date. No, it doesn't happen that way.
I hear that. Is that true?
No.
Guys don't even think about getting married.
At now I'm 24. I think it's time I start dating. When you meet up with the right person, right?
Yes.
And you feel this person makes sense to me, then you're going to start having interactions with her. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we don't actively go out looking to date, even to marry.
Yeah.
Now we're being forced
Yeah.
to go down on one knee to propose to women.
Because
What
of
foolishness
society?
is that? Yes. Why should a man go on his knee, put his manhood down? Like there's a guy who did it.
Andrew,
Who
there
got
are
Nando's,
some guys
and
who
the chick told
genuinely
him,
want to get
"Wait."
married. What is this forced thing?
There's a guy who, I hope you guys saw this thing. The guy who called Nando's went on his one knee to propose to this chick, and the chick ran away. She's like,
I think it had
we are
more
here
to
at
do with the
Nando's.
setting. It's
Yeah?
like, come on, why are you proposing to me on Terrific Tuesday when there's a buy one, get one free offer? I think that's what was bothering her. It
no,
wasn't
what was
her
bothering her is she was with this guy
Yeah.
only for the short term. Now this guy is trying to propose. She's thinking, you idiot, right? So as long as women are going to continue asking men to go down on one knee, then men are going to lose the power. Because a man should never do that. A
So
man
what
should
is
never.
supposed to do? Just tell you, come here, be my wife, enter now, this house.
You get if you're a real man, let me tell you what real men do.
What?
Yeah? You get a chick like you, beautiful, put her in a house. Now she's your wife. Yeah. See, mambo
That is so prehistoric. You might as well just club me in the head and abduct me, and I wake up in your house.
Work, but is it working now? In America right now, one
Yeah.
out of every 2 marriages ends up in what? In divorce. There's a research that says, "Come we stay." You know what a "come we stay" is?
Come we stay, yeah.
Yeah, that's where
and now
people just
our
start leading.
constitution has actually had to pay attention to the come we stay. Yeah.
Which is also very stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. People coming together individually out of a need
Yes.
of wanting to be together
Yeah.
end up staying together longer. But now once you go through the process, you meet Zui Auntie Nani, you meet Zui who, then you have to go Zui Hadai Dege. All those processes, they mix up a relationship. Because now you're involving more people, you know?
So how do you actually react when you're invited to a wedding? Because I don't think I'm inviting you to my wedding. That's number one.
Don't make that mistake.
So this is you just sitting at a wedding. Like,
Listen, you know how many groups I'm added to Zui Chama, this wedding?
Yeah.
We're Changang.
yes.
When you add me, it doesn't matter who you are. Even my mom can add me and I will immediately left. Right? Because I believe if you want to get married, go get married by yourself. Don't involve us.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't tell us, oh, let's changa for you. Oh, you're supposed to chomoa 5Gs.
Yeah.
I don't have 5Gs to give you.
Okay, Andrew, let me tell me, is there such a thing as an emotionally unavailable man? Because we hear that a lot. Who is this
You see, okay.
emotionally unavailable man?
You guys are trying to force a man to behave like a woman. Us guys are not emotional beings, right? We're not emotional beings at all. Us guys are built for competition, for the fight. So when you're trying to make me an emotional being, oh, just tell me how you're feeling. I don't want to tell you how I'm feeling. Yeah, because I have already an internal mechanism to deal with it.
Yes.
Now you want me to sit down there and start crying and chomoa introduce stories from 1960. I'm not going to do it.
But babe, just tell me how you feel. Then that way I can know how to respond.
No, but I don't need you to respond. I don't need help from you.
Okay.
You see, when I come to you as a woman,
Yeah.
what you are as a woman is already therapeutic enough for me.
Yeah.
Right? And if there's something I won't tell you, I will tell you. Simple as that. Don't try and pry it out of me. If there's something I need from you, I'm already getting it. When I come to the house
Yeah.
and you make me that uji and whatever, now I'm happy. And in a few minutes, you give me a glass of whiskey, tell me, babe, how was your day?
Yeah.
Or babe, whatever you call it nowadays.
Nowadays.
Yeah. So when you do all those things,
Yeah.
then that's therapy for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is this Mr. Right
Mr. Right doesn't exist.
that women talk about, and you always say that Mr. Right does not exist?
Mr. Right doesn't exist. You see, Mr. Right is a fantasy, right? It's a fantasy that has been created by Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy who's emotionally available, the guy who shows up on time, you can be together. Yeah.
Is a mixture of a homosexual.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
So you listen. So you want somebody who's emotionally available. So Mr. Right, you have to get someone who's like a homosexual who's going to listen to your stories. That's Mr. Right. You have to get someone who goes to the gym every 5 minutes. Right? You have to get somebody who has money.
Yes.
Those are 3 different men you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you're trying to force that person to be one. It's impossible.
It cannot work
Even
out.
me right now, I know I look good. But if I chomoa these clothes, my God, Mr. Right has just disappeared right there. You see what I mean?
Last seen at the gym 4 years ago.
Or maybe 2010. So you have to get that out of your mind.
Right.
Women have to forget Mr. Right. He doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah? If a guy is katiaring you right now, don't wait out for anything else. Take whatever you have right now.
Really? And so you
Yes.
think a lot of women pass up the opportunity to be with a good guy, a decent guy, because they are looking for this so-called perfect guy.
They're looking for the perfect guy who's been created by Hollywood and been created by the church.
But what is so wrong about probably having 8 out of the 10 things that you want in a guy? Because we're also told, put down the list of the qualities you want in the man of your dreams. And if that guy is probably a 4 out of 10, and you're like, okay, really?
That is the biggest nonsense the church has propagated. You cannot write down and say, I want this kind of person. You see, that's not how you're going to feel when you meet this guy.
Okay.
Right? There's a guy you're going to meet, and you guys are going to connect.
Yeah.
This guy could be short and dark and fat, but you guys have connected on such a level that you've never connected with anybody else like that. But you're going to go out for somebody who's tall, dark, handsome, somebody who has
Who works out
nothing in
not
common
like
with you.
Kibe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, let me tell you, let's take a look at what some of our viewers have to say. Remember that SMS, or rather that WhatsApp number is at the bottom of your screen. Please don't forget to leave your name and where you are watching us from. If you do have a question for Andrew Kibe, who's here to give it to the ladies. Okay, so we've got, hey, it's Bana kutoka Kiambu, who says, wa, ametuonea kama dem, by the way. And then he says, but ameongea ukweli, that is really what does happen. So it's Bana, but I'm thinking it's Banis, right? In full. Yes. Vincent, how you doing? He says, while watching you in Machakos, I am blessed with your talk this morning. I absolutely agree with Mr. Kibe. We've got a text message here. I think she decided to be anonymous because she says that man is not romantic at all. Sad face.
That's why she went incognito.
That's why she went incognito. Okay. We've got one here that says, hi, I think Kibe has a lot of valid points. However, he needs to tone down on looking down on women. Okay, thank you so much, Vicky. She's tuned in from Mombasa.
I don't look down on women.
Yes.
I love women.
Yeah.
Right? I'm here because of a woman. Okay?
Yeah.
There is no man who called me. It's a woman who, you are the one who got in touch with me.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have daughters. I have 2 daughters, 2 wonderful daughters.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And I'm going to teach them that they must 100% submit to their men. Yeah. So what we are saying is the truth that has not been talked about before. Just the things that everybody knows, but nobody wants to address.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a high time women stop talking and start listening.
Okay, we've got a text message here that's coming from Betty, who's here in Nairobi, who says, hi, Kibe. Wait, sorry, let me just read that. She says, what does it mean when a guy says, I'm not ready for a relationship? I like that question.
You see what's happening with our society right now?
Yeah.
It's put so many demands on the man and the woman, right? So the man feels like, I have to, for me to settle down, there are a couple of things that I have to have done, have gotten ready. Right? Like now, women are insisting a man must have a car. Yes. If you don't have a car, you move down the ladder of the women you can get. It's true, right? If you have a car, you move up, kidogo. Now you can access, better women in a certain class. Yeah. So when a man says he's not ready, what it means that he's not gotten his finances together. It's all about finances. Okay. Don't be lied to, because now a man has to do some things for the woman. Yes. For her to feel that he's a man. Okay. So come on, Agari, atangoja, until the day he gets a car.
So you say when a guy says that he's genuinely not ready for a relationship, it actually means he just hasn't gotten his stuff together.
He's just waiting to get his stuff together.
Is that it? Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It's
all
simple.
this time I thought that was just BS. He just doesn't want to be with you.
There's also the flip side.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Where the guy is just cooler in the chile, has no intention of ever hooking up with her. Right? So there's also that. Yeah. Yeah. So it could be just a guy who go buffet, just checking out everything.
All right. Yeah. We've got Oriech from Kayole. How you doing? He says, mwanaume ameongea hapo upewe tano. Please. Then he says, but some things have changed. For example, I do believe that women should work. Okay, we've got one here from Sarah who says, hi, Kibe. I've been dating a guy on and off, and I've been on the dating scene for a while. However, guys just don't seem to stick around. The question here is, why do guys ghost? Thank you, Sarah. That's a very good question.
What does ghost mean? I've been seeing it on social media. No, the problem is...
Like poof, into a puff of smoke.
How did the guy appear?
I don't know. Miraculously from God.
Yeah? There's no man who lives without a reason.
Really?
There's a story that's told of a
Yes.
guy who was so frustrated in his marriage
Yes.
that one day he was walking with his wife in town. And he just started running
Yeah.
and has never been seen still today. Right? I mean, he couldn't tell her,
Oh my
I don't
God.
want this thing. He just started running. And I hear he's somewhere open in Rwanda right now.
Whatever. So, because Rwanda is the land of milk and honey. This
I'm
thing
not going
about
down this
comparing
market,
women to Kenyan women to Ugandan women, Rwandese women, and Ethiopian women. I mean,
But why? Why do we compare?
why?
Respect. Let me tell you, I was in Uganda the other day. Yeah?
Do not tell me she knelt down and.
So listen to the story.
Okay, fine, I'm listening.
Yeah? That is the problem we have with Kenyan ladies, especially
We're
when
already
you guys
quick
who
to
are here.
talk.
Yeah? All you want to do is talk.
Okay,
You guys
fine,
don't listen.
nimenyamaza.
This chick,
Yeah.
she was saying hi to me, and she did this.
Right.
Okay? So she held her hand here.
Yes.
So I told her, no, because I'm a Kenyan, don't do that. I mean, I don't like it. She told me, I don't know how not to.
Oh.
Yeah? Because
Yeah.
us guys are trained.
Yes.
But from the time we're growing up, that's how we're supposed to be.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
Yeah.
a lot of men
Yes.
are unable to date Kenyan women. Now let me tell you, the only men who can date Kenyan women
Cool.
is Kenyans and Nigerians. Why? Because Nigerians are very bossy.
Yes.
Yes, and they're very aggressive.
Yeah.
So they find it very easy dating Kenyan women.
All right.
Right? But Kenyan women wametulemea, sisi wa Kenya.
Really?
Yes.
That's what you say,
Yes.
but I think when you go
Actually, you guys
out
are
there,
looking- now,
when you think the grass is
there's a
green on
group-
the other side, you come back and say, and yet no one is like our real Kenyan women.
Let me tell
man."
you, there's a group on Facebook,
Yes.
black Kenyan women and white men. Right? They're like 400,000 women. Kenyan!
What?
Who are looking for white hookups.
Yeah.
Because wamelemea wanaume wa huku.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you do the math.
Kibe, we've got Samuel here from Taita Taveta who has a question for you. What does it mean when you are with a woman for a date and all she keeps doing is answering calls from her friends now and even then? Pretty much terrible etiquette. That's what he's talking about at a
again,
date.
for you guys, for your age.
Yes.
Right? I'm assuming this is between 20 and 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
You guys have not. You guys grew up in almost like in a vacuum. Yeah, where there was no information coming in or information going out.
Yes.
So you guys have nothing to base your experiences on.
Yes.
Right. So when a woman goes on a date, it's not a big deal. She's going to be on her phone.
The whole time.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to behave.
Like,
right? Yeah, women nowadays are stopping, and I know many of you here in the studio do that.
Yes.
You can be walking in town and you see a nice flower and decide, let me take a selfie.
no, so sad, no.
Yeah, so us guys are left there wondering, how you go to Java, maybe it's the first time you're getting to Java, you have to take that coffee, that drinking chocolate photo, and put it up on Facebook.
Which is very true. You have a point right there.
You guys have not been taught. So this guy should stop trying to be old school and fit with the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to wind up real quick, yeah? But so I have like 3 more questions for you.
Sure.
What are some of the common lies that men tell that women should never fall for? Maybe you can give us the top 4 lies that young ladies are definitely going to come across in this dating scene.
You see, they're not lies.
Yeah.
Right? They are strategies to get what we want.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. It's like
lies
we're
have
like
become
politicians.
strategies.
We don't lie. Yeah. What we say is to get you.
Okay.
And we tell you exactly what you want to hear. So if I know you have you want to be told that your eyebrows are good, I'll tell you your eyebrows are good. You see what I mean? So us guys have been taught how to play that game.
Okay.
Right? Over time.
Yeah.
So we don't lie. We just tell you exactly what we think you need to hear. But
So
if
it's
I
up to
came
us.
today, I told you the truth,
Yes.
you would never take me. If I tell you the truth, my socks are torn or something, right? I don't have a shilling in my pockets.
Nimeomba fare.
Right? Would you want to be with me?
No.
Right?
So you tell women what they need to hear.
Exactly. That's what men do. And it has been happening.
So women just need to be more woke. They need to be more aware and be able to.
There's nothing you can do. You're defenseless against that. Because you'll never know. You'll never know when it's the truth, when it's a lie.
I think, okay, fine. So is this where when we tell ladies to keep up with the 90-day rule applies, where you tell, wait, check out this guy for 3 months, and then see how it goes from there.
90-day rule?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What is that too old school?
That's ridiculous.
You can't wait for me for 90 days?
I can't wait for a week, forget 90 days.
Jehovah.
Are you serious? Let me tell you. Right now, there are 4 women to every man. Right? There's social media. There's Tinder. There's Badoo. There's how many? You guys know all these things, right?
Okay.
Why would I wait?
Yes.
Right? For a whole 90 days. I will wait. I will make you think I'm waiting.
But on the side.
On the side, I'm busy. But I'm busy.
Hey. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, wrapping up, Andrew, what is the right frame of mind every single lady should have on the dating scene? And last but not least, I think this is very important. Tips on how to be more attractive from a guy's perspective. Those 2 questions. And then we can say Kwaheri.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Right? Men love humility.
Okay.
Right? Men love a woman who, number 1, doesn't talk too much.
Okay.
Okay? This is a general rule.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how the man is. Right? There are men who that they treasure that. They treasure a woman who knows how to take care of herself. A woman who dresses well.
Yes.
Right? A woman who takes care of her appearance.
Yes.
You see, when you take care of your parents, it tells me that even in the home, you shall do the same.
Yes.
Right? So I'm not talking about makeup, but where you put like, okay, every morning it's face painting.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where you know how to take care of yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you know, within your limits. Yeah. So humility is key. When a woman is humble, then that is a very attractive quality to the man.
Okay.
All those other things will fall into place. Yeah. But you find the really humble women, they have no problem getting married.
It's a
Hii makelele ya wanawake hii ndio unapata wamejaa 1824, they cannot get anyone. Yeah. Huko a man can't even talk. Huko is just moshi everything.
And what's this thing you have against shisha? You're like, you
no.
guys, your lungs are too full of shisha. That's why you can't even have babies, because you're just always smoking shisha.
But it's true, it's true. You guys are a messed up generation. You can't even see where Chile is in a club because of all the smoke. It looks like a gari ya moshi in a piti hapo. And then that chick is supposed to look sexy and humble to me. Really?
No.
I'm looking at sex. That's all I'm looking.
Okay.
For me, all I want from her is sex. Because even kissing her, we can't. She tastes like an ashtray.
Kibe?
Yeah.
Listen, I know the text messages are blowing up. Like, they're out of this world, and I know my producer is like, we're out of time. Unfortunately, we can't sample the rest right now, but we will towards the end of the show. But how can people find you if they want one-on-one sessions, or if they want to catch more of your blogs?
Okay, I'm on Facebook.
Yes.
This is Zimenelemea.
Yeah.
But I'm working on getting a guy who can do these things. But I'm on Facebook as Andrew Kibe.
Yes.
There's a page, Andrew Kibe page. You'll get all my videos, all my information, all my advice to you. You know, just follow me if maybe that's your thing.
And you don't mind the hate mail, the love mail, all of the above?
Let me tell you, as a man, and I'm talking to the men, I hope this camera is on.
Yes.
Don't ever, you know, a woman has to hate you first before she can love you.
Okay.
So try and make sure that all the women in your life are hating you. So the women who hate me are the closest ones to me bombarding them.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. It's called the ugly truth.
Are you shocked?
I'm shocked, but I'm loving this conversation. We have to have coffee like right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to say thank you so much. We hope that you enjoyed our interview. Thank you so much, Andrew Kibe, for stopping by.
Thank you for hosting me.
Relationship blogger Andrew Kibe in studio with us. If you loved that interview, we are going to post it up on YouTube. Make sure you catch our channel, as of course as Y254. And of course, that SMS number is still on your screen, and so is our WhatsApp number. Nice of you to come to studio.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
All right. Keep it Y for more.